Okay, I predominantly review WWE and WWE related things, but TNA made the jump to a brand new station, Destination America. And I was like, I watch 1 to 2 TNA shows a year, predominantly because I want to see what they're doing and if it's worth actually watching more than 1 to 2 times a year. So like, this is their debut episode on a brand new network. They should come out guns blazing. Raw currently has been kind of crappy. SmackDown actually is better than Raw. Main Event and Superstars actually do better wrestling for the E. And NXT is freaking awesome. So I was like, we'll give this a shot. We began with everyone brawling throughout the crowd. A crowd that I believe the numbers say was a blistering 500 people. So you get 500 diehard wrestling fans. The number dropped off to about 400 like the following night for the next taping. Alright, so just random brawl with everybody in the crowd. Most of the crowd is taking selfies with wrestlers. A lot of the crowd appeared to be just super hot the whole night, which actually made the show a lot more enjoyable. But 500 people in a small venue could sound pretty raucous pretty quickly. Opening contest, MVP versus Kurt Angle. Street fight, both in their street clothes. Angle is looking pretty rough now. He's still an amazing athlete, but you can tell the years have not been very kind to him. MVP, yeah, he's still in good shape, still does a pretty good job. This match just, the announcers had to constantly mention, well, since they're in street clothes, that's going to lead to some mobility issues. Okay? You're hearing Josh Matthews, and Josh Matthews and Taz actually did a really good job. They discussed what was going on in the ring. They talked about the wrestlers. They didn't talk about random things, which was good. They had an actual focused announce team. Kurt Angle won, and I was thinking, street fight, this is your first contest to show that you're a brand new company. Everything that happened in the past is in the past. Now, so this should be a nice, stiff, brutal match. And it was good. That was it. I mean, it wasn't an amazing match. It was a good match. TNA tag belts. The Revolution versus the Wolves. I'm thinking, alright, tag division. TNA's always excelled the tag division. Who we got? Cowboy James Storm, who I guess now has a Bray Wyatt-esque character. Being that I watched the E, James Storm could have had this character before Bray Wyatt debuted. I was still considered a Bray Wyatt character. And Abyss. With 2 Japanese guys, I'm thinking, so the Japanese guys, they'll take on the Wolves. Storm and Abyss. Alright. And this match just seemed slow. It seemed like they planned out like a 5-minute match and were then told, alright, you got 7 minutes. But the crowd was still just white hot. Kind of a random smiles finish. So, Revolution retained. Decent match. I was watching going, okay, this is good. I'm not being blown away by it, but this is good. X Division, thinking, great, X Division. These guys should be going full speed, whole time, fast match, low key, awesome Aries. I'm thinking, oh, great, here we go. Low key, fast, hard hitting kicks. A double Austin Aries, amazing guy. Love watching him in Ring of Honor. Fantastic guy. Great guy to watch in the ring. I'm glad they brought him back in the non-Austin Star character. So he's not doing, like the faux chicken wing. Tofurkey chicken. Like the Tofurkey wing is a submission hold. And I'm like, here we go. This is going to be awesome. And again, the match seemed slow. It was like, big kick. Alright, where's my follow-up move? Not really a follow-up move. Okay? I don't know if it was just, the trying to refill the ring, trying to refill the crowd. Or if it's just, the way the ring is set up, the different lighting rigging. If it was just just the way that it was flowing, but it just seemed like it was being filmed at like 10% slower speed than what I'm used to for X Division matches. Still nice back and forth. Austin Aries hits a brainbuster. 1, 2, 3. Cool. That's a good match. Knockouts. I'm thinking, alright, the Knockouts division has always been vastly superior to the Divas division. Unless you look at WWE Divas division and NXT. I'd say the NXT Divas division is amazing because they're given time to actually wrestle matches. Like, alright, they're defending this belt in a Battle Royal. Ooh, over the top rope Battle Royal. Alright, okay. Like, I haven't watched consistently in quite some time, but I know all the characters. I'm still amazed at Havoc. It's a character you'll never see in the E because Vince doesn't know what to do with it, with a large, dominant woman. He might know what can be done with a large, dominant woman. But in the ring, he has no idea. And I was like, alright, this match was good. You know, most battle royals are kind of meh. You really don't get a feel for the overall personalities of the individual wrestlers. It's kind of a way to get everybody in the ring at one time and go through all of your wrestlers. So I was like, alright. I really didn't care for the bros who came up, the beautiful people who were like, yeah, man, you know, one of our bros has come back from a reality show. It was Rob E. Alright. You guys just come off annoying. Not like I don't like you annoying, just like annoying. The in-ring promo is done by EC3, who I only really know from the intro they had to Botchmania. I know the background of his character. I'm like, alright, let's see who he's got. Yelling at somebody to stand down. I was like, It's like, you're a heel. Like, your mic work is pretty good. I just don't care for your dialogue. Good presence, though. Really good presence. So back to the Knockouts one. Battle Royal, hard to get any real good feeling or vibe for the direction of it. You know, the current champion, Taryn Terrell, retained. Alright, it's fine. You know, decent match. I get nothing super awesome. And then it became amazing when frickin' Kong showed up, and I was like, oh, one of the massive diva blunders is not finding a way to frickin' utilize Kong. I remember seeing her in my first Shimmer event where she took on Mischief, and it was just amazing. In the ring, she's a horrifyingly scary, but outside of the ring, pussycat. Amazingly nice person to be outside the ring. Inside the ring is just raw power and aggression. Amazing physical presence. So you hear her start out Havoc, and I was like, alright. That is an awesome moment. I was like, you know what? I would be excited to see those two have a match. A while back they used to do like knockouts only shows for TNA. I always watch those. I'm a huge fan of actual legitimate women's wrestling. So I mentioned Shimmer. And I was like, those two I think would have a phenomenal match. Those two would have an amazing series of matches. And you don't need to worry about them being anywhere near the title. You can put one of them in against two of the women in a major title match, and it's going to be awesome. That would work, and it'd be great. And I was like, wow, fantastic. Then, Lashley, Bobby Roode, 3. Then I started actually recapping their two previous encounters, which was good. I'm like, alright, now these two guys should put on a fantastic match. Again, it just seemed slow. It's had this kind of like plotting, deliberate pace. And a lot of the moves when I saw Lashley hit the Roode bomb, it seemed like he did it in a way that was super safe. And I'm thinking, I'm like, the impact on the match just sounds a lot less than what it should be, given their style of ring. It could also be the acoustics in the building, a smaller building, and all that. And then all of a sudden, I guess now they're called the Beatdown Clan, which is MVP's group, in which Bobby Lashley is, I guess, a part of, came down with two people wearing president masks. They then attack the ref, which doesn't lead to a DQ because it's TNA. They're revealed to be Samoa Joe and Loki. Okay. Whoever will help Bobby Roode. Or Bobby Roode. Eric Young slides in the ring. He's got a chair. And then all of a sudden the announcers are going, you know, that's one of his best friends. And I'm thinking, he's turning. He's totally going to turn on him. He's got a steel chair when no one else has a chair on the outside of the ring. Nailed Bobby Roode. Spear. Ref gets to the ring. 1, 2, 3. Lashley new champion. And I was like, well. And I was like, not bad. I think their numbers came out, and I want to say they were like 360,000. So 10% of what Raw pulls in. About 20% of what you see on, I think, for SmackDown. And it's pretty close to 1/4 of what Total Divas pulled in. So not bad. I don't think I'll probably get you another one. Lucha Underground, I think was almost the exact same week, was amazing with their Aztec. What they call it? Oh, they're like an Aztec Warrior match. That was just amazing. It was a 20-person elimination style match. So a combination elimination match with like Royal Rumble rules to it to crown your winner. And since they do women wrestle, their minis wrestle, awesome, phenomenal, just like a solid 40-minute long match. If you can find it on YouTube, definitely watch it. But TNA for the big huge debut, I was thinking, they're gonna come out guns blazing. They're gonna show this is why we're different than the E. The way that it's shot, blacking out pretty much the arena kind of makes sense if the arena's not really sold out. Let's say they put mats over carpeting. They use the smaller barricades. It definitely does have that smaller, like, indie feel, which I think they're trying to go for. Ring of Honor does it better, but Ring of Honor's done it for a much longer period of time. So the production values are almost entirely gone. And I was like, okay. More raw, more gritty, that's fine. I will say, having watched it after becoming a fan of Lucha Underground, I will say Lucha Underground is my direct alternative to the WWE. NXT is still amazing. I did also find out too that I guess Main Event is going to not be on the network for a while, which is stupid. I'm already not getting Raw, I'm already not getting SmackDown. Can I at least have Main Event? And that's primarily because when they're doing the transition to the UK, they're having issues related to geo-blocking.